The NFL season is here. Be sure to join Keep Pounding _TV Patreon for your exclusive Panthers content, including morning live streams Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., monthly raffle giveaways, including exclusive content only on Patreon. We also have film study and breakdown of the upcoming opponent, membership shoutouts at the end of each episode. Be sure to get your package now. This video is brought to you by WinView Games. Watch, predict, win. A better way to watch live sports by WinView. Watch real games on TV, compete against real sports fans, win real money, only on WinViewGames.com. SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey, everybody. Part 2, back for a double dose today. I'm at work and I'm on work. I'm working with you guys right now. I'm your host, El Grande Gato. Call me the Fat Cat, call me Big Kite, call me the Kite, call me Money Man, whatever you want to do, man. Let's put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're here to talk about the Carolina Panthers Week 1 power rankings. How do you feel? How should you feel? How do I feel? Does it even matter? We're going to talk about all that and more. But first, rest in peace to 704 the GOAT, my man, bringing us good luck all throughout the season, man. God bless him, man. Hey, Week 1, we're here, baby, so let's do what we got to do. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Before we get started, though, I really do just want to go over one thing. I don't know if you guys caught the first show we did earlier, but there's one thing I want to do that I forgot to do. And so forgive me. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do it. How about them dogs? How about them dogs? Go, dogs, sick them. Woo, 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 woo. All right. Before we get started, I got one good question. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? I know I'm not a Clemson fan, but I love the shit out of my Panthers. Yes, no, maybe. Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers, put your paws up, baby. Week 1, here we go. Now, NFL.com and a bunch of other websites put out their
They put out this shit list today of power rankings. Before I even look at this thing, a couple of you guys hit me up and were just saying that it wasn't good for us. I really have an issue with, like, I don't have an issue for where they put us, but I have an issue why they put us there. I'm conflicted. Okay, let me slow down here. I'm conflicted, but I understand. As a Panther fan, the bias in me says, I'm looking at the upside. But a lot of these reporters, they're not Panthers fans. They're just reporters. They don't have a deep connection with the team. It's not an intimate connection there as far as following the progressions, the little things. A lot of stuff that gets reported is always big news. It's never the little changes we made or little. They always look at the big thing as far as new quarterback or this and that, the third. But you won't look at the little steps we have made. They never give you credit for the little stuff that we have done right. And that kind of saddens me, man. It kind of angers me as well. But without further ado, let's look at it. And I'll tell you what I mean here, all right? According to NFL.com, they're up first. They have us ranked 27th. They said, and I quote, Sam Darnold's revenge day is almost among us. The new Panther signal caller gets his chance to send a message to the Jets, a team that unintentionally sabotaged the start of his career. Even in his absence, Adam Gase, where is Adam Gase anyways? I think he's in high school. Takes some of the helium out of the narrative. Darnold had an up and down preseason. Yes, that's fact. He did have up and down preseason. And his future is viable as an NFL starter. His viable NFL starter will hinge on whether he can cut down on turnovers. That's undetermined. In his first 3 seasons in the pros, Carolina picked up his 5th-year option on Darnold's rookie contract, but it won't guarantee him any job security beyond this season. It's put up or shut up time, former UFC star. Again, I mean, the bias in me says I feel like the upside with Sam Darnold's there, but nothing they reported was a lie. You know what I mean? I mean, up and down preseason, whether you like it or not, they spoke fact. All this other shit about him being an Adam Gase, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, Matt Rhule is not Adam Gase. I know Matt Rhule is struggling with a lot of stuff, as far as trying to, be his second year into the NFL. But don't compare him to Adam Gase. I think he's better than Adam Gase if you want to be honest about it. But hey, I see 27th. Okay. ESPN had us ranked 29th. Wow. If I'm not mistaken, ain't David Newton ESPN's reporter? Hate to put him on the spot there, but they got us ranked 29th. Is it too low? Question mark, perhaps. But it is concerning that a team that went 5-11 and ranked 24th in points in 2020 might be in a worse situation at quarterback. Again, here's the pessimism. When it comes to this quarterback situation. And let me stop right there. Again, this pisses me off because we're much more than a quarterback, but I understand the importance of having an elite quarterback there. But for a guy that's in a new system, where's the optimism? Where's the bright outlook on that? You know what I mean? It's like they just completely omit the fact that he didn't have an offensive line. They just completely omit that he played with shit for brains at wide receiver. Barrios and other than Robby Anderson was there for a few years, he didn't have nothing. Niggas were running into each other on routes. Adam Gase, where is Adam Gase? But yet they still just think that he's the same Sam Darnold. Well, that's yet to be seen. I can't really, man. It's hard to vouch for Sam. You know what I mean? I stuck my neck out there for Teddy. I mean, I can't get mad at him. 29th, I think is way too low though. Whereas Sam Darnold is younger and perhaps has a higher ceiling than his predecessor, Teddy Bridgewater. We have yet to see the former Jet play at a high level for an extended period. Bridgewater was better in every credible quarterback efficiency stat last year. Okay, again, I mean, Bridgewater may have been good last year, but they were in 2 different situations. Okay? And no, Bridgewater does not have the same tools as Sam Darnold. So, I mean, the point that you're trying to make is kind of moot and valid. I mean, you can't judge a quarterback to another quarterback unless they had the same pieces. You get what I'm saying? And if you think the Jets and the Panthers offense were the same pieces last year, offensive line, wide receivers, such and such, then you're smoking that dough. I mean, so at this point right here, Teddy was better than him in every efficient category. It's a moot point and valid. It doesn't make sense because the tables weren't equal. But I digress. Even if Sam Darnold makes a leap, his supporting cast leaves a lot to be desired. That was cute. That was cute. I know David Newton wrote this shit. Look, he says, even if Sam Darnold makes a leap, his supporting cast leaves a lot to be desired. Wow. Said a mouthful there. Yes, he has Christian McCaffrey, Robby Anderson, and DJ Moore, but the offensive line is near the bottom of the league. Hey, again, I can't argue with that. And John Miller's going to be out week 1. I mean, it's hard to argue with some of these points here, man. Let's continue here. Carolina Investlet. Investlet is 2020 draft, entire 2020 draft on defense. But the likes of Derek Brown, Yetur Gross-Matos, and Jeremy Chin, not to mention rookie number 8 J.C. Horn, are not proven in the pros. The defense could be very good down the road, but there's still a lot to be done. Now, I don't agree with that statement right there. Okay, now hold your fucking horses. The offensive line, I give you credit for that. Okay, look, man, I'm even suspect about that motherfucking offensive line. But to say this defense is gonna be better down the road, we already better because we improved from Tahir Whitehead. We're already better. We got a cornerback with a bigger upside than Rasul Douglas than we had last year. I mean, Derek Brown had one of the most pressures from the D line as a rookie. But yeah, you're saying we're going to be good down the road. YGM is probably the only one that's yet to really fully blossom. You know what I mean? And J.C. Horn, we still don't know what we got out of him. You know, we hope he does good, but we don't know. So this statement right here, as far as this defense is going to be good down the road, what are you fucking talking about, man? Brown showed up last year. You know what I mean? Chin showed up last year. YGM, again, is a little bit of a mystery there. And J.C. Horn, we just don't know yet. So down the road, it means more like this year here. But for him to rank us 29th here, I think this is more of a, I don't know. This is more some smug shit, all right? I digress. Let's continue, y'all. CBSSports.com. I wonder why they got us ranked 28th. Could it be because of our defense? Could it be because we're young? Uh-oh, wait a minute. It's because Sam Darnold. They can't keep their lips off Sam Darnold's tip. Damn, they just won't. We ain't going to be good because Sam Darnold ain't good. I'm willing to bet each and every one of these sites that reporting this shit has Sam Darnold as the reason why we're going to suck. Huh? Let me guess. Let's continue here. Sam Darnold is the quarterback for now. He's essentially in a prove-it year. If he struggles, you can bet they will be targeting a replacement next year. The young defense should be better. Okay, yeah, I like the way they finished with the young defense should be better than that trash the ESPN wrote. We will be targeting a replacement next year. Look, man, if they felt that way about replacing him so quick, why they pick up his fifth-year option? So I mean, people need to really fucking think before they type. If they're looking for his replacement next year, don't you think it would have been smarter not to guarantee him money for next year? That just makes sense. To me, that makes sense to me. Or could it be they feel like they're going to turn this guy into something special and they don't want his ass to walk away for a bigger price in free agency? How about that? Could it be that? How about that? So your statement about they're going to be targeting somebody next year sounds a little suspect there. I don't know here. Then again, it's the Carolina Panthers. I mean, we do shit like that. Sometimes we give niggas 2-3 year contracts and then just say, hey, well, we're going to let you go. We'll eat your damn money. So you could be right, CBS Sports. You could be right here. ProFuckOffTalk.com says we're going to be ranked 24th. And the reason why is they're moving in the right direction, but they still have plenty of work to do to get to where they want to be. Short, simple, sweet. Yeah, man, I like that analysis. We're in the right direction. Of course, we still got plenty of work to do to get to where we want to be. You know what I mean? Real short, simple, sweet. 24th, that's a little better. That's a, let me be honest with you. Anything higher than 20 is not right for us. I mean, even if you're the most optimistic person in the world, and I'm optimistic to a certain extent, but if you go behind, if you go below, I mean, if you go above 20, if you got us ranked above 20, then you're trying to say that we might, you know. I say 20 is probably the highest, so 24 not too bad. All right, let's go to the Bleacher Report. The Bleacher Report has us ranked 26. I wonder why they got us ranked 26. Can it be Sam Darnold? Oh, here we go, a Cam Newton sighting. The first year of the post-Cam Newton era for the Carolina Panthers didn't go well. After one lackluster season from Teddy Bridgewater, they hit the reset button at quarterback. The looming question is whether it did any good for them. Per Anthony Rizzuto of Panthers Wires, Carolina offensive coordinator Joe Brady insisted that Sam Darnold under center is a big step in the right direction. And I quote, "I have something with him," close quote, Brady said. And I quote, "I'm confident in Sam. I feel like he has a great grasp on our offense," close quote. Darnold largely struggled during his first 3 NFL seasons. The 2018 season, the number 3 overall pick, 13 interceptions per season, had a mediocre career passer rating. Yada, yada, yada. 13 of his 38 start, blah, 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 blah. The odds of a major turnaround in Carolina aren't good. Hey, man, I hope this motherfucking Sam Darnold, you better come out and you better cockslap all these motherfucking beat writers here, man. Listen, man, the truth, where we should be ranked, somewhere between 24th, somewhere between 24th and 20th. Anything higher than 20, you're saying that, Why is there so much pessimism in Carolina? Let's take a look on your screen real quick here. I can't blame them. I mean, look, as a Panthers fan who's deeply rooted and deeply biased, hoping my team succeeds, a lot of stuff has to happen, in order for us to succeed here. Why is there so much pessimism? Well, let's look at the screen right here. Last year, if you look at our offensive ranking, we were ranked 24th. Defense were ranked 18th overall. You know what I mean? Not very good here. And that was with probably the most efficient quarterback we had in a while in Teddy Bridgewater. Just couldn't finish it for whatever reason. Maybe because of the red zone practicing. Again, where's the more pessimism at here? When it came to third down conversions on offense, we only converted 39% of our conversions, while giving up 49% to opposing teams' offense. I see the pessimism. What about the red zone? 50% in the red zone, but guess what? We gave up 63.2% to opposing teams' offense. 28th in the red zone when it comes to our offense. 21st in the red zone when it comes to our red zone defense. I mean, look, the proof is in the pudding, man. I can yell and I can rant all I want, but the shit is, we've got a lot of work to do here. And take a look at this offensive line that's protecting Sam Darnold here. It's a lot of goodwill shit on here. No disrespect. Goodwill means recycle it to me. That's all it is. You got Cam Urban. Former first rounder who hasn't panned out so far. Pat Elflein. Matt Paradis, who's pretty much just collecting the check. John Miller, who's out due to COVID, but when you look at this offensive line, nobody really puts fear in your fucking heart than Taylor Moton. So I say that in this respect right here, man, and I'm not making fun of our team or nothing like that. I understand where they're coming from, and it's just gonna have to just That's why I said Sam Darnold just gonna have to prove to these niggas. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, man, if we fail this year and we fail because Sam Darnold can't keep up right, they can't keep him up right, that's on Matt Rhule, and I mean that with a pat. I can look you right in your motherfucking eyes right now and tell you if Sam Darnold go out here and have a 30-sack season, 29-sack season, that's on Matt Rhule. There's no question without a doubt that this defense is ready to eat. I'm not worried about this defense at all. You know what I mean? Or not, I won't say at all. You know what I mean? We got a couple spots. Middle linebacker. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cornerback spot. You know what I mean? Other than Dante Jackson, can J.C. Horn live up to the billing? You know what I mean? I think Horn is going to be one of those guys that's get tested. I think he's going to have his good days and he's going to have his bad days. But all in all, he's going to be better for it. Does that make sense? I think he's going to be better for whatever happens to him, good or bad. You know what I mean? And I see himself as a person that can redirect himself from his mistakes rather quickly than later. It's not going to take him a whole year to bounce back from his mistakes. But ultimately, 27th, 28th, let's go back here. Let's go look at some of these rankings here. Ultimately, y'all, I can't really fuss. I mean, 27, 29, 28, 24 about the most fairest right there. 26, bleacher plot. I mean, anything higher than a 20 will be, pretty much unfair there. I say anywhere between 24 and 20th. But at the end of the day, none of this shit means nothing. It's all about what you go out there and do. Go out there and prove that Sam Darnold is ready to lead the charge here, man. You know what I mean? Can he lead the charge? I like to use this analogy. I've been using it a lot if you've been paying attention to me. The Carolina Panthers in 2021 are a loaded bazooka. Not only are we a loaded bazooka, we got plenty of fucking ammo. We got a bunch of ammo. But if you don't know how to fire it, what good is it? Will the Carolina Panthers fire that bazooka this year in 2020? Or will they be trigger struck? Not know how to use the trigger. I don't know. I kind of get the vibe this could be a 2015 year, low key. Low key, I'm not going to say we're going to no Super Bowl, but I'm saying low key. I mean, I wouldn't surprise me. Because you got a lot of motherfuckers with a lot of lip slapping all over Carolina right now. You know what I mean? This defense give me the 2018 vibes where we had the second most sacks. But I think we got an upgrade in our secondary. Linebacker, I mean, can we definitively say that we're that much better? We don't know yet. We just gotta wait. Has Joe Brady recovered from his red zone woes? I don't know. Will Sam Darnold turn around and do what I expect him to do? Will he continue to play with his balls out? I mean, and not be trigger shy? Will he know how to make the right reads and not take the mistakes trying to force things? I don't know. So going into the season, I respect these reporters' pessimism, but at the same time, as a Panthers fan, I choose to look at it in an optimistic way, but also I like to keep it real too. Does that make sense? I'm hopeful, but I understand where they're coming from. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Get in the comment section. I'm your host, El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool cat, put your paws up. You rock with the Big Cat. Tell me what you guys think. Where should we be ranked? Where should we guys be ranked, man? Matter of fact, I got some time for some questions, man, real quick. Anybody want to ask the questions? Shout out to C-Dog. C-Dog said we're a loaded gun without a shooter. Shout out to C-Dog. C-Dog said we a loaded gun without a shooter. God damn, dog. Okay. Shout out to Leo. He said C-Puppy wants to... These niggas cutting up in the chat. Shout out to Leo. He says C-Puppy wants the bomb quarterback from Liberty. I hear you. Shout out to Dopey Nightlife TV. What's your score prediction? I'll give you my score prediction on the last live before we actually start week one. All right, before we start Sunday's matchup here. Yeah. Maurice Crosby said we should be ranked at least 15. Why do you think we should be ranked 15? What do you guys think we should be ranked? 15? That sounds good. Listen, man. I mean, as much shit as I'm going to talk about these reporters, I see where they're coming from. You know what I mean? I can't really, I respect it. As a fan, I feel like I know a little bit more of the little steps we have made. You know what I mean? There's a lot of little steps we made that doesn't get the big shine by the media, the ESPN, the ProFuckOffTalk.com, Bleacher Reports. All them motherfuckers don't look at the little stuff we had done. They just look at big quarterback, not there. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? They look at the obvious. It's easy to point out the obvious, but point out the little stuff you have to use a microscope to go after. You know what I mean? They don't want to give us credit, you know? Shout out to Sean McCreary. He said we should be ranked 23rd. Brad Hunter said 22. Cedric Benson said we should be ranked 21. Leo said we'll win 35-10. Okay. Shout out to Blitz Champ. He said Darnold and the offensive line are really the only two concerns I have with this offense. Facts. That's why I said I can't blame any reporter who says his offensive line and Sam Darnold probably gonna be the undoing. I mean, it probably could, but I mean, keep that same energy though. You know what I mean? When it works out. I mean, let's be honest here. That's not. I mean, let's take our fandom away. I'm a fan, a super fan, and you guys are fans. Let's be honest right here, man. I mean, are you definitively saying this offensive line can be legit? Because I'm telling you, man, if the Jets have a five sack party on us, if they come out and have a 5-sack party on us, I'm coming at Matt Rhule on the live stream. You know what I mean? Because anybody, I mean, like what pisses me off about the whole situation, if you want to be honest about it, what really pisses me off is, I don't mind you bringing in a Sam Darnold. I don't mind you bringing in a Sam Darnold. I know he fucked up. I know he's a project quarterback. I do not mind that because I know you got weapons around him. You got DJ Moore, Terrace Marshall's a fucking stud. You got Robby Anderson around him, Dan Arnold and Tommy Tremble around him, nice weapons, and Christian McCaffrey. I don't mind that. But if you're gonna bring in a fucking quarterback made out of popsicle sticks, surround him with a brick fortress. That's all I ask. If you're going to get a Paco Sick quarterback in here, surround him with a brick and mortar fortress. I don't mind that. Instead, you go to Dollar General and get some sand bricks and put this nigga around him. Other than Taylor Moton. No disrespect to Taylor Moton, the GOAT. Yeah, so, you know, we'll see if it works out. If it doesn't work out, you know who I'm coming after. Yeah. Any questions in the comment? Any questions in the comment section? Shout out to Eastside QC. I low-key think Teddy Bridgewater was better than Sam Darnold. Okay. Shout out to Jerome Johnson. They seem like they are purposely not trying to build the offensive line. I can't say that. I think by week five, if we struggle with the left tackle, look for Brady Christensen to get his cherry popped at the right tackle, and they're gonna slide Taylor Moton over to the left. Yeah, for them to purposely not to build the offensive line, that's like Matt Rhule's trying to get fired on purpose. I don't think that's happening, so I can't say they're purposely doing it. What I think they're trying to do, I think they're trying to reinvent the fucking wheel. You know, sometimes you get a little too cute. I mean, I see it in the front office. I mean, with Scott Fitterer, you know what I mean? I respect to every move he has made. He has made some solid-ass moves here. Kudos to him with the Terrace Marshall move. That's the guy who I didn't want. I thought we could have used the offensive line. I really did think. I still do think we could use the offensive line, but I respect him for making the move. But I think sometimes, you know, motherfuckers get a little cute too much instead of keeping it simple. You know what I mean? Keep it simple and then, you know, finesse your way when you need to finesse your way. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can finesse your way into some bullshit and, you know what I mean, trying to be too cute. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think they're purposely not trying to get off of the line. That doesn't make sense. But thank you for that feedback. Let's see, any questions here? Shout out to Black Matt Rhule. Wilson gonna have a PTSD after week 1. Yeah, I'm predicting 5-sack party on him. I think they'll get to him about 5 times. But in the same breath here, though, be careful, man. That Wilson, he's like a rattlesnake. He'll slip out of some shit and he'll extend plays. That's my biggest fear is Wilson extending plays. I seen too many times, in college where Mr. Horn is trailing on a route. You trailing on the route, nigga get grabby. Dante Jackson, you know what I mean? Don't allow that nigga to extend plays. We just lay him down. I'll keep it like that. Just lay that nigga down and we'll be all right? There's no reason that this shouldn't be a blowout. There's no reason this shouldn't be a blowout. But one thing I know about Carolina Panthers, I don't know how long you guys been a Carolina Panthers fan. As long as I've been a Carolina Panthers fan, what seems obvious to you, like it obviously supposed to happen, it usually never does. Obviously, we're supposed to go out there and kick the shit out of these motherfuckers, right? But it never works out that way. It always works out to be an interesting situation here. You know what I mean? And I'm nervous, and I feel like that's gonna continue here, man. Especially week 1. Week 1 there's no real tape on not Adam Gates, but there's no real tape on Zach Wilson. You know what I mean? I got like a little preseason tape on him, but there's no real tape on Zach Wilson. So, I mean, they may come out the bag with some tricks and all kind of shit, and it's week 1, so I'm optimistic. I mean, I'm a little pessimistic that, it's going to be a little closer than I think, to be honest with you. Shout out to Eastside QC. Shaq Thompson better show up. Facts. Shout out to 704 Chad. He said, cardiac cats. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I got that cardiac cat shit that's going to be coming back. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's my pessimism side. You know what I mean? I try to keep it a buck. I'm honest. I'm rooting for my team. I want it to be a blowout, but pessimistic side say that, every time we're supposed to obviously do something, never works out that way. Just my personal opinion. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to read that QC. QC said nobody's scared of us. Come on, bro. Come on, don't do like that. He said nobody's scared of us. Damn. Shout out to D-Wade. D-Wade says, if we under 5 wins, do you think we fire Matt Rhule? No. Matt Rhule has 1 more year left. If we get under 5 wins or 5 wins or less, Matt Rhule, he's all right. He's on the hot seat, but he's not getting fired this year, okay? Any more questions? Shout out to G Money 90. He said, this team remind me of the 2003 Carolina Panthers. Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Joe Diesel, man. Keep grinding, never give up. Thank you for that cash app, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you for that cash app. Shout out to Singing Panther. Those defensive ends should get ready to eat, as our defensive tackles will be coming and Zach love rolling out. Yeah. Zach Wilson does love rolling out. So what needs to happen? What needs to happen, y'all? If Zach Wilson loves rolling out, what needs to happen? That means our defense end need to be staying at home, right? So as long as we're not getting upfield, shooting up a gaps, unless it's called for that, we should be all right. Like I said, I mean, if you want to be honest with it, this should be a blowout. Should be a blowout. Any other questions here? Shout out to Black Matt Rhule. When will the next live be? I think the next live will be tomorrow. Contain the quarterback. Yes, sir. Any more questions out there? If you haven't answered already, real quick in the chat, tell me what do you think we should be ranked. A lot of these reporters got us ranked. Let me pull it back up. A lot of these reporters got us ranked at the bottom of the league. Respectfully, 27th by NFL.com. 29th by ESPN.com. 28th by CBSSports.com. The most fairest one had to be the ProFuckOffTalk.com. Got us ranked 24th. They didn't have much to say. They say they're moving in the right direction. Motherfucker ain't doing. See, this is one thing that really pisses me off about reporters, man. They say they don't really like. Okay, look. So look. The difference between myself and like a reporter is, like, I follow the team's every move. So it's easy for me to kind of make a better assumption of what we're going to do. The BleachReport.com has to keep up with 32 teams. So do you really think they know every little detail we do? They got somebody with a stat sheet and the latest transactions right in front of them, and they read off of it, and they say, oh, this sucks. This is bad. Same thing with Pro Fuck Off Talk. Same thing with CBS Sports.com. Same thing with ESPN.com. And same thing with NFL. They got to keep up with 32 fucking teams. They don't have time to dissect and look at the little transactions we have done with Matt Rhule and how we have gotten better under Matt Rhule in the certain pieces we had. So they easily just got somebody with a stat sheet, somebody with a fucking report that says, oh, okay, quarterback Sam Darnold sucks. Oh, okay, blah, 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 blah. They suck. So that's why I don't like these real bland, generic-ass fucking reports. But okay, whatever. I'm not the exploit, you know what I mean? I'm not the fucking exploit. I'm just a fan. Motherfucker. All right, man. I'll take a couple more questions if I go out of here, man. Any more questions? Jets fans in the comment section really think they're going to beat us. I told y'all, listen, don't talk shit to after the game, man. Yeah. Shout out to FRV.com. He says, your offensive line is terrible. We are going to kill you guys. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Joe Diesel for the Cash App. He says, go get a 6-pack. Yes, sir, I got you on that 6-pack. Thank you there for that Cash App, sir. Back to my man FRViz. He said, your offensive line is terrible. We are going to kill you. Your offensive line, we got a stacked D-line, and we got a backup Quentin Williams. Hey, look, man, I'm not going to troll the Jets, okay? You know, shit just got interesting when John Miller leaving. I mean, that crazy nigga in the chat that's saying he's going to kill our old offensive line. Hey, you know, I told you the dangerous part of this Jets team is that middle. You got Mosley behind Williams, and you got Sheldon Rankins right there. If Williams can, if I'm Robert Saleh, whatever you want to call him, I'm taking Quentin Williams, and I'm lining him up right over between Paradis and Dennis Daly. And I'm going to tell Sheldon Rankins, this nigga's going to get a double team. Do your job. So I'm not going to clown this nigga just yet. Y'all can fuck with the dude in the chat if you want to. I'm going to take it as a slow. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be slow about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Choppy71. Big Cat, what do you think about our quarterback? Bo Nix. Fuck Bo Nix. Matter of fact, since we're talking about college, let me give you one quick thing. I'll tell you how I feel about this team right here. Go, dog, sicko. Woo, 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 woo. Yo, Georgia Bulldog. Woo, 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 woo. How you like that right there? Yeah. Don't mention no other college team in this motherfucker. Go, dog, sick 'em. All right, now back to Carolina Panthers here. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Singing Panthers fans. I do think this is a good matchup test. Yeah. This is a big matchup right here. It's really a big matchup for our offensive line. You know what I mean? I think they gotta prove they can protect Sam Darnold. Quentin Williams not a bad test to start off with. You know what I mean? Especially Matt Paradis in it. But listen, I think it's gonna take a couple weeks for this offensive line to gel, if they do gel. You know what I mean? If you trash, you just trash. So I don't know. We're gonna find out either or. Do they need a little more time to gel, or you know, it's just not it? We're gonna find out here soon. You know what I mean? I think it's a good test too. Yeah. Like I said, it's Zach Wilson. I'm predicting him throwing for over 250 yards. I really do. Not because he's just that goddamn good. It's because he can buy time. And one thing you don't want to do against the Carolina Panthers one thing the Carolina Panthers secondary doesn't want to see is a quarterback that can buy time. If you ask our secondary to cover for more than a few seconds, it don't go good for us. So I respect that. You know? Real quick, shout out to Cam Reddish. He says our spread offense based around quick throws, so that should help the Jets D-line. Yeah, Yeah, I got you there. Shout out to Willie Thornton. If they protect Sam Darnold, we straight. If not, it's a wrap. Yeah. Yeah. That's true, man. Shout out to Donald Askins. What the fuck, cat? Really? You got to play my Tigers like that? Yeah, remember I told you if you mention college on here, guess what we got to do? If you mention college, let's do it again. Go, dog, sick 'em. Woo, 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 woo. How about them Georgia Bulldogs? Yeah, all right. Again, yeah, I'm had to play the Clemson Tigers like that, all right? Yeah. Shout out to Cedric Breeden. He says, we may blow out the Jets. Yeah, we could blow out the Jets. We could. Shout out to Stephen Hoagland. He said, Dennis Daly is an upgrade to the offensive line. You heard it here. Steve Hoagland said he's an upgrade over John Miller. Okay. My only question to that is, why wasn't he starting before John Miller if he was an upgrade? But I digress, you know. Hey, I like your optimism there, sir. Who else? Who else we got in here? Shout out to Colin Park. We're going to get Zach Wilson, no question about it. But the question is, can we get him to the ground? That's what I said, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I said. This guy is slippery. He like to extend plays. And that's not make fun of our guys, but, you know, a couple times, even in the preseason. Did you guys see in the preseason? Failing to wrap up guys and shit. And even though I think we're going to get to Zach Wilson 5 times, I told you he's like a Brett Favre kind of mentality, in his mentality. You can sack this nigga 100 times, he going to keep slanging. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. So, we need somebody to lay him down on God's green turf. Wink, wink. We need somebody to put him out. Bounty gate shit. All right? Yeah. Shout out to Singing Panther fan. It's tough one for us to take him down. Yeah, he's a tough one to take him down. Shout out to Maurice Crosby. Don't let Zach hold the ball too long. Yeah. You guys are echoing the same thing I'm saying. I don't want to see our secondary trying to cover for 10 seconds. That doesn't work well for us. I told you I think their tight end, Croft, is going to have a big day. So let's be on the lookout for that as well. I think their tight end is going to have a good day. Okay? All right, fellas, let's get up out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be sure to check out the Patreon. If you're not checking out the Patreon, you're missing out. Got new content uploading here shortly here. I want to say I love you guys, man. Be blessed. It's game week, man. Let's be prepared here. Yeah, I think we're going live tomorrow, all right? I may go live tonight. I'll let you guys know in the comment section. Also, I got 4 more spots left for the fantasy football. We draft tomorrow at 9 o'clock, all right? So, fantasy football, the winner wins an autographed D'Angelo Williams helmet, full-size Hydro Dip, authentic. It's not a replica. Second place wins $100. I got 4 more spots left. Send me a cash app with $25. Put your email in there, and I'll send you the link for the fantasy football team. 4 more spots left, all right? Love you guys. I get up out of here. Hey, pause up. Keep pounding. Carolina on top forever. We out.
The NFL season is here. Be sure to join Keep Pounding _TV Patreon for your exclusive Panthers content, including morning live streams Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., monthly raffle giveaways, including exclusive content only on Patreon. We also have film study and breakdown of the upcoming opponent, membership shoutouts at the end of each episode. Be sure to get your package now.
This video is brought to you by WinView Games. Watch, predict, win. A better way to watch live sports. By WinView. Watch real games on TV. Compete against real sports fans. Win real money. Only on WinViewGames.com. SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code